Hey YouTube family, how's everybody doing today? This video I want to talk about just being able to think 1,000 times faster than a human population when you're a chosen one. When you're a chosen one, you think 1,000 times faster than a human population, and that knowledge comes straight from God. It's sort of like the superhero, the Flash. He's faster than everybody. He's faster than everybody on the whole planet. So think of yourself, chosen one, as being like the Flash, that you're faster than everybody on the planet. Your thinking patterns is 1,000 times faster than everybody on the planet. Uh, to whereas though you know what's going on, you can put things together faster. Um, you can diagnose things as soon as you see them. You can diagnose people as soon as you see them. It won't take you a short time at all. That's some of the gifts associated with being a chosen one. It's sort of like the stoplight. See, they put it right in front of your face, but the sheep will not figure out what the stoplight actually is. But a chosen one, a black sheep, can figure it out immediately. The stoplight. Essentially, red mean your brain dead. Yellow mean you're starting to come out of your sleep. Green means you're fully woke. That's what the stoplight actually is. I know it's meant to regulate traffic, but there's other symbolism behind it. I'm going to say it again. Red, your brain dead. You're dead. Yellow, you're starting to awake from your slumber. Green, you're fully woke and you know what's going on in the world, that you can't be fooled anymore. It's You can only obtain this knowledge and get these gifts, receive and obtain these gifts if you're really seeking God and love Him and really have a pure heart. That He's going to equip you with weapons down here to fight Satan, to fight our adversary. That He didn't leave us down here without weapons and no physical weapons. The mind. That's the most dangerous weapon in the world. Your mind. You are never unarmed. When you got a strong mind, you're never unarmed. And there's a lot of things with the third eye, man, with DNA activation that it could cause some people in high places to start monitoring you and surveying you because they don't need you tainting the system like a virus. But you're a good virus. But you know how like a virus, it corrupts files and it harms your computer, it harms your system. But think about you being a good virus that comes in and help people and helps the system. Help people detach from the system, unplug from the system, and they can't have that. So, all right. So I'm gonna give you a prime example, and you can look this stuff up. That I'm just not making this stuff up. All this knowledge comes straight from God, and only why He gave it to me is because I seeked Him, and I wanted to know who He was, and my heart, and my mind, and my soul. I wasn't faking. I really wanted to know what my purpose was down here, and I always asked God, "What is my purpose? Why am I here?" He's always asking that. Why am I here? Because I knew I was here for a reason, and I just didn't know why. So, I just seeked Him out, and He just started dropping all this knowledge on me. So, I'm gonna give you the cure for AIDS tonight. What's today? Today is what's today? Today is May 29th, Monday, May 29th. The time is 10:06 p.m. I'm in Philadelphia, PA. So I'm gonna give you the cure for AIDS tonight, and this comes straight from God. This comes straight from DNA activation, my third eye, being able to think 1,000 times faster than the population. All right. So who was the first people to have AIDS? Think about it. Who was the first people to have HIV/AIDS? Okay, Magic Johnson, Arthur Ashe, Eazy-E. All right, so let's excuse me. Let's stick with them right now. Magic Johnson, Arthur Ashe, Eazy-E. Let's stick with them right now. So who are they? Famous people. that resonate with the black community, that resonate with the world at that. So if they come out and say that they're HIV positive and they're sick, the whole globe will believe that. Why? Because they're superstars. Why? They're celebrities. They resonate with people. People know them. All right, they're sick. They got HIV/AIDS. They're sick. Okay, let's leave it there. All right, they have a pill out right now for HIV/AIDS. A pill now that if you take it, that you can become undetectable, or if you sleep with somebody unprotected that doesn't have HIV, that you won't pass the virus to them. So let me repeat it. They have a pill now that it can make you undetectable. So meaning that they cannot, lab tests cannot detect the virus in your blood. Plus, if you sleep with somebody unprotected, you cannot pass the virus to them if they don't have HIV/AIDS. Okay. So let's go back to this. Let's go back to Magic Johnson, Eazy-E, Arthur Ashe. Let's go back to them. Okay. Them people resonate with the black community. So they had to use them. They couldn't use me. They couldn't use you. They couldn't use a bum or somebody that was poor as the first ones with HIV/AIDS. They had to use them because it would stick. That we would believe that a famous basketball player, a famous tennis player, and a famous rapper that resonates with the black community, that we know that they are HIV positive and they are sick. So we'll believe it. But if it was somebody like me, somebody like you, somebody like your uncle, that'd be hard to believe that, well, how did he get it? How is he sick? So that's why they use the celebrities. So it could put in your mind that it's true. Okay. So now let's go back to this pill. So the only way, if you take a pill and they cannot detect a virus, a deadly virus, it says in quotation marks, a deadly virus, the only way they couldn't detect it in your system, in your blood, and it's been there for years. The only way they couldn't detect it in your system, or you couldn't pass it to somebody during unprotected sex, is what? Think about it. Is what? What's the only way? If you take this pill, or we can't find it in your system, or then you can't pass it to somebody else, what's the only way that's possible? What is the only way that's humanly possible? Think about it. A couple seconds. That if I take this, if I'm HIV positive and I take this pill, that they can't find it in my system, or I can't pass it to somebody that's not HIV, that's not HIV positive, but I'm having unprotected sex with them. Think about it. How is that possible? How? Think about it. Right. They never had it at all. Right. That's deep, ain't it? That's deep. So then we go back to Magic Johnson. Poster child of a lie. Does he look sick? Teeth whiter than white. Healthier than a horse. Does he look sick? Right. Poster child of a lie. And Eazy-E was murdered. All the people that ultimately succumbed to the virus, quotation marks, they was murdered. So you got to understand that the medication that they gave you, it essentially broke down your immune system to the point that when you did go to the hospital and die, they say complications from HIV/AIDS, and you had a pneumonia. And that's what they'll say, because your immune system was so ravaged because of the medication and poor diet that your internal fighting force, your immune system, is done. That you can succumb to you can succumb to a cold. That's how severely your insides are damaged. Your internal fighting force, your immune system, you'll succumb to a cold. Then when you check in, they say, "Oh yeah, complications from AIDS," and you just die. That's how sinister this country is. You have to understand that there's no money in curing you. So I got to keep you thinking you're sick. I got to keep thinking you're sick, so you keep coming back taking these pills, and I can keep staying in my multi-million-dollar house with an 8-car garage and 4 or 5 bath. You know what I'm saying? so I can take these lavish vacations. You know what I mean? So I can put all my kids in college. All for lying to you. That's the truth. So Charlie Sheen actually came on TV about I think maybe like between like 5 to 8 years ago. Charlie Sheen came on TV and said he was HIV positive. You got to understand that they put the face on TV to put out the lie to millions of people that's watching the TV because they know you're not gonna question it. If Charlie Sheen got on TV and said he's HIV positive, 99% of people who watch that television is gonna believe him. He lied. It was all in the effort to put it in your conscious, and because you known about HIV/AIDS for so long, and that people get it, that is burnt on your subconscious that there's no cure and he's sick. So when you hear the truth, like I just told you, you'll automatically think I'm lying or I'm crazy because you believed the lie for so long. That's how it is. Once you believe a lie for so long and it is burnt on your subconscious, that when somebody tells the truth, you will say they crazy because you believe the lie for so long that you're done. That I can put the proof in front of your face. I can put people in front of your face that's now healthy, and you'll still believe the lie because it's been burnt on your subconscious so long that anything else other than what you believed is to you is crazy. But yeah, that's what it is. That they've been lying this whole time. That everybody I knew that was HIV positive or they had AIDS, that when they stopped taking the medication and start eating healthy and exercising, that they miraculously were cured. You got to understand, a man named Dr. Sebi did the same thing that I'm telling you right now. Just he didn't share the secret with you. He just said he used herbs and this to cure him. He didn't share the secret. I'm sharing the secret with you. That is all a lie. Is to make you think you have something you don't have. And that's the truth. So when you're a chosen one, same thing goes for the other things that they put out there that's terminal you're gonna die from. You just gotta connect the dots. If I just told you that HIV/AIDS is a lie, it's not real, then we gotta go to cancer. Then we gotta go to COVID. See, the same thing with COVID. Same thing. It was all designed to get you vaccinated. It was all designed for you to get the shot in your arm. Right. Something that deadly, something that contagious, we should still be on lockdown right now. You can't let these people control your life. You gotta wake up and pay attention. But yeah, when you're a chosen one, that's the knowledge that God drops on us. That God drops on you. That he allows you to think 1,000 times faster than the human population, so his will can be done. So you're not gonna be like the sheep. You're not gonna go jump off the cliff and fall off the cliff with the rest of the sheep. You're a black sheep. That's why God took you out of the world. He took you from amongst the sheep and put you in a class by yourself. And with that assignment, you have gifts. That you can see things before they happen. You can walk into a room and identify things immediately. You're very sharp. Chosen ones, very, very sharp. You gotta identify who's lying, who's the liars, who's authentic. You got to identify who's really for you, who's not for you. Just by their energy, their body language. Like how chosen ones, like how we interact with people, we go straight off the energy, the body language. We don't care what you say. That don't mean nothing. Your energy gives it all away. And that's a part of being able to think 1,000 times faster than the human population. And it's not it's not for you to have an ego about it or think you're better than anybody. It's for you to use your gifts to help people, to pull them from out of this matrix, to pull them away from the lies, to help empower them and let them know they don't need a system or programs to run their life, that they can run it. That essentially, like money, Prime example. Prime example. Money. A chosen one understands what money is. Now, I'm not saying that you just stay home and just chill all day and just, just think that, God is going to shelter, house, and clothe you. No, no. In the Bible, it states that man don't work and man don't eat. That, God wants us to be productive, but but not in a way to where we're greedy or value money over people's life or value money just value money over just value money over value material things and money over people. Excuse me. Just putting material things and money over things that really matter, like building relationships, like being a leader, empowering people. That's forever. That's something that somebody can take with them as inspiration forever. But money and material things expire. But I'm a chosen one. So this is how God showed me what money is. Money is essentially fake. It's not real. It's something used to control you, control your mind. Prime example. Why do husbands or wives get poison put in their tea or poison put in their eggs? Why? For the life insurance policy. So basically, it's people out here that value the life insurance policy and the money that comes with it over your life. And that's basically the prime example. What I'm saying, that money is essentially fake. It doesn't hold no real value. We as a people put it give it its value, to whereas though somebody's life should never be contemplated overtaken because of money, because it is a cash out, is a payout. And you gotta understand that money can be counterfeited and it can be destroyed. So that's letting you know it holds no value. It's not real. So back in the day, food stamps used to come in cash and money form, paper form. Then they made it digital. So you gotta understand. I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. I'm gonna prove it again. So I'm gonna prove to you right here how money's fake. So I can get the same. So you can't. I can go into a department store, and buy a pair of jeans for cash. But I can go into a grocery store and use cash or food stamps to buy food. But wait. I can use them same food stamps and go to the department store and get what I want. Wanna know why? Because all I gotta do is, before I get to the department store, go around and see if anybody can give me some cash for these stamps. Exchange the food stamps for the cash and go to the department store and get what I want. So basically, it's all in the mind. It's all in the minds. People may think that when they go to the grocery store and pull out their food stamp card and feel shame, that's programming. They want you to feel shame, like it's not cash, but it's all the same thing. Food stamps and money is all the same thing. They just categorize it. They put it in different categories. They put cash over here, food stamps over here. It's designed to make you think that cash and food stamps is different. It's not. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. They just call it something different. And it's been this way for so long that in our mind, I don't got cash, I got food stamps. I don't got food stamps, I got cash. So you're gonna go with the system. But you can manipulate the food stamps how you want to get the cash. So if you got $800 in cash, okay, I got $800 in cash. But say you got $1,300, $1,400 in food stamps, you can cash them in or trade them with somebody on the street until you get the $800 in cash. So basically, you didn't turn them $1,400 in food stamps to $800 in cash just by saying, I give you these $1,400 in food stamps, let's give me $800 in cash. It's the same thing. You just changing it up. And in our mind, we think that it's two different things, but it's the same thing. It holds no value. It's all a part of one system. It's all a part of one system. Just like the court system. The lawyer, the judge, the defense attorney, the judge, and the DA is all one entity. They all work together. You got to understand, if it really was fair and about doing the right thing, they wouldn't make no money. So they can't really have a defense attorney in there that's real good beating cases. They can't. You got to understand, it's all one entity. The lawyer, the judge, and the prosecutor, they're all one entity. It's all to make you think that they are separate entities. The judge is a separate is by himself. The DA is by himself. The defense attorney is by himself, and they all and they all going against each other to get to the truth. That's not at all. They make you think that. They make you spend your 10, 20 grand on that lawyer, but really at the end of the day, your case is already decided before you even sit down. Everything is already decided before you sit down. It's to make you think they're gonna fight for you. No. They're all one entity. The lawyer, the judge, and the prosecutor. They're all one entity. They all are part of one system, and that's to keep you incarcerated, so they can make money off you. But see, when your third eye is wide open, and you're in constant communication with God, He shows you these things. He shows you what's real, what's fake. He shows you, when you're in danger. He shows you when you're around shady people. But also, He shows you opportunities too. That's another thing about your third eye being wide open. You got to understand how this makes you grow. When you go for a job interview, you want to be clean shaved, nice button up shirt, well spoken, things like that, and you want to have a resume. So basically, you lining yourself up to set yourself apart from all the other candidates, because you understood what it took to get noticed, to get noticed by the hiring manager. To where the other people may just come in with jeans on, a little t-shirt, no resume, just trying to get hired. So whereas you put an effort in, as far as you came well dressed, you was neat, clean, and you had a resume. So you set yourself apart from everybody else. So you got to understand that that's a part of thinking 1,000 times faster than the human population. To where though you put yourself ahead of the game. Before you stepped out the door, you was ahead of the game, because you knew everything you had to do to give yourself the best chance to get hired than everybody else. And not trying to put nobody else down or like step on nobody, but when you understand how to set yourself apart from the pack and how to be a standout, you got to go for it, so you can have a desirable outcome. But once you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. And once I start learning all these things and start knowing all these things, it's like I can't go back to being asleep. I can't go back to sleep no more, and just be naive to what's going on around me. And I got to speak on it. So speaking on this video right now, and the cure for AIDS and the truth about that, that's dangerous. But when you want to help people, you don't care about dangerous. That if my sacrifice can help 20, 30, 100,000, whatever, 1,000,000 people, so be it. Jesus did it. He had no problem with it. So who am I? I'm full of sin. Right. He was sinless and died for us. Right. So who am I not to share information and knowledge that can make it be dangerous to my life, but can help so many other people? And that's what I'm about, man. I don't really, at this point in my life, I'm 38. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I want to help people. My heart bleeds for people. It really does. It really does. I always think to myself that, if my sacrifice meaning that I can help people and they can have, the best life ever, so be it. Because it's not when you die, is the meaning of it. The meaning of your death. It's not when you die. It's the meaning of it. And that's something that I came to an understanding with, that I'm comfortable with. That I don't care about death. That sometimes that's what God sent you here to do. You know what I mean? That's what guys. That's your job to come help people and come back home. You know what I mean? So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Um, just give me some comments on another video I should do next, which you want me to talk about when it comes to chosen ones. But yeah, chosen ones think 1,000 times faster than the human population. Like they know exactly what's going on. They know how to get out of situations. They know how to maneuver. They can diagnose things fast. And that's one of the gifts of being a chosen one. And I just want to thank God that that He set me apart and gave me gifts. And I don't know where I'd be without Him. But I love y'all very much, and thank you for letting me share.